guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssiarose and today we are going to be playing some more Star Stable. So, in the last episode we did talk to Steve and he started talking about the Midsummer celebration. So, that is what I want to focus today's episode on. So let's talk to Steve and get excited for Midsummer. Hello Rose. Midsummer is something we traditionally celebrate in Jorvik. It's a time of great happiness and pride. Midsummer is the longest day of the year and the shortest night. It's also called the summer solstice. Our tradition has a very long history that goes back hundreds of years. Every year around this time there are a lot of things we need to get ready for the celebration. I am in charge of getting everything ready for the Midsummer party. Will you help me prepare for the Midsummer party here in Silverglade? Yes, let's help him. How fun! I am thrilled that we are going to put together a brilliant team that is going to look after the Midsummer Festival in Silverglade. Hold on to your hats, here we go! Okay, long poles. These traditions might seem strange to people from other parts of the world, but they are very common in the Nordic parts of the world. In Jorvik, we build a midsummer pole and we light some midsummer bonfires. We're going to start with the midsummer pole. These are called maypoles sometimes. The pole is covered in leaves, which was originally a German tradition where they like to decorate with leaves at festivals. The first thing we need to do is pick up the poles we are going to use. Right now they are right behind my barn here. Go get them. We like to have the festival in different places from year to year, but I thought this year we would celebrate on Everwind Field, the field you find between Marley's Place and the Baroness's half-done racetrack. Take the poles from behind my barn and drop them off at the site of the festival north of Marley's paddock. I'm putting together the invitation, so I don't have time for anything else right now. I see, I do all the heavy work and you just get to just chill. Okay, let's go and get these poles. I think they're behind here. We need to do two. Are they here? Yeah, they are. I bet we can only carry one at a time as well. Oh no, we can carry two. Okay, let's go. So we need to go to the Everwind Fields. Look how precariously these are balanced on a horse. Wow. Poles, 2 out of 2, ready for delivery to the festival site. So, Everwind Fields are these fields over here with like the hot air balloons and stuff over them. So let's ride over here and see if we can drop these off. The particular field where the Midsummer Festival is going to be held is the one in between Marley's, which is here, and the Baroness's racetrack, which is over the back here. These are places that we will visit eventually, but right now they're not important to this quest. Okay, we have delivered the poles. Now I guess we have to go all the way back to Steve. Yep. Great. The poles are in place? Great. Okay, now we've got leaves for the maypole. To decorate the maypole, we need leaves. Piles and piles of beautiful green birch tree leaves. The area west of Silverglade Village and up by the winery, there are lots of lovely birch trees. Collect a lot of leaves from these trees and deliver them to the festival location on Everwind Field, north of Marley's paddock. Come back to me when you are done. Okay, so we got to go collect some leaves. 20 handfuls of birch leaves. Okay. So, place he's talking about is this way. You may have noticed a couple of areas like this around. They are championship areas, so I will eventually do a championship and show you guys what they are, but basically it's a different kind of race. They happen every day at certain times in different places all around the map, and you can, what's the word I'm looking for? You compete against real life people in a race and you get ranked, and if you come first, third or second, I don't know why I said that in that order. First, second, or third, I should have said. Then you get a rosette. And if you just enter, you think you get 25 Jorvik shillings for just entering. So yeah, it's great fun. It's really, really good thing to do. Why is there like... I'm not going to get leaves that are hanging off the... Oh, it wants me to. Okay. Goodness. I'm going to have to get the ones that are hanging off the tree here. I don't even know if I can reach them. There we go, just about. So this is Marley's farm. You can see there's horses for sale here. I think these are American paint horses, potentially. Let me just have a look. What are you, sir? Tobianos. They're not all the same, I don't think. What are you? Appaloosas. Okay, yeah. Lots of different kinds. So each different like stables has different horses for sale. Some of them have different breeds and some have the same breed but different colours. So there's always something different to find at a different stable. It's really cool that way. Okay, let's go this way and find more because there's not very many over at Marley's farm. I don't know if I've ever mentioned, I'm sure I've mentioned this on my channel before, but birch trees, silver birch trees are my real life favourite tree. We used to have one in my primary school, and I used to love the colour of the bark because it was really, really shiny and silvery, which is why it's called a silver birch, really. And the leaves were just a really pretty shape. They look like love hearts. I just really like them. They're just really pretty. I know it's weird to have a favourite tree, right? But, you know. Whoever said I was a normal person, eh? Certainly not me. Okay, we've got all the leaves. Now we can take them to the festival site, which is just over this way. The leaves are in place? Good, good. Soon the midsummer pole is gonna be coated in the greenest cover I can imagine. Decorating the maypole is fun. Flowers, 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 this one's called. The time of year meadow flowers are in full bloom. This is perfect because we need a lot of flowers to decorate the maypole with. We need wild meadow flowers, the wildest you can find. You should be able to find them all over the Everwind field. Collect a bunch of flowers and put them in the pile at the party location. Come back to me when you are finished. I love how Steve's just standing here doing invitations and we're just running around, you know. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was just a pop-up here for the Jorvik Stables Championship. So in 15 minutes, it's going to be one of those championships which I showed you, the area over there. But it's going to be over at Moorland. I won't do one this episode, but I promise I will try to do one in the next episode. I will try to do one in the next episode and show you what that is all about. Wow, GG me. One meadow flower. Got to collect 15 of these. See how much easier it is to play the game when you can jump, guys. You just jump over walls, you don't have to go all the way around. Oh no! Ooh! That was a glitch. I didn't realise there was a hole there. Normally when you fall you take damage and you go back to where you were when you like jumped off the cliff or whatever. That was weird. Oh well, we didn't hurt Fortune Players, that's the most important thing, right? Look at all these flowers and leaves just laying here. Wow. Right, let's head back to Steve and talk to him. There we go, now the flowers are attached too. Gorgeous, you can really feel that midsummer in the air. Raising the maypole. Now the gorgeous midsummer pole needs to be raised to the sky. You can also help to put it together. Normally we would take our time with it, but people are starting to wonder why it isn't up yet, so we're gonna have to hurry. Hurry up to the festival location, cover the maypole with leaves, decorate it with the flowers, and hang up 2 flower wreaths. Come back here when you are done. I'm still writing all the invitations. How many people are you inviting to this thing, Steve? Come on now. Ah, back we go. Okay. So built the maypole. Now let's keep building it, I guess. There's all the leaves on it, and I guess we just add the flowers finally. Oh wow, look at that! Doesn't that look good? And then we hang the flower wreath. He said 2, didn't he? How cool does that look? Wow. Although it looks like it's wearing earrings. Right, so I guess let's ride back to Steve now that we've finally done that. And hopefully that'll be everything we need for the Midsummer Festival. I can see the maypole all the way from here. What a beautiful job you've done, Rose. Thanks, Steve. We need to set up the tables for the party. Barney by the silo has a lot of stuff behind his silo that I'm sure there are things there we can make some long tables out of. You know, longboards and sawhorses. I'm almost done with the invitations. Right over there now. Okay, so we've got to go talk to Barney. See if he's got some long, what do you say, long planks? And saw tables? Long tables? Of course I can fix that. I'll take the tractor to the party location and set up the tables there. I can see the maypole from here, so I should be able to find my way there. Ride back to Steve and see if he has anything else he needs help with. Thanks, Barney. At least we aren't going to have to carry those on our horse all the way over to that area. So let's go back to Steve and see if there's anything else that we need to do for this Midsummer Festival. Looks like there is. Oh dear. Food and drink! A Jorvik midsummer party is nothing without the food. The councilman is organising the cooking for the midsummer party. Now the tables are in place, the food can be put out before the big event starts. Ride over to the councilman in Silverglade Village and check with him that the food is ready. Okay, I'm going to pick up this other quest as well because it's probably likely I have to go over there to do this one too. Midsummer drink. Good drinks are also a very important part of any good midsummer festival. Breed lemonade, 4-leaf clover juice, firework cola, just to name a few. Of course, the Baroness will provide some of her amazing grape juice, which we can't possibly forget. I can't wait to taste it. Harold normally arranges the drinks for the midsummer party. Ride over to Harold in Silverglade Village to check if you have this year's drinks under control. There we go. See, I knew I'd have to go to the village for both these quests, so picking them up at the same time was a good idea. I have full control over the drinks for this year. The long tables are put together. Good. Now I can arrange for transporting the drinks over there right away. If you don't have anything else to do here in town, you might as well ride back out to Steve and see if there's anything else he needs help with. Next time you visit the festival site, all the drinks will be ready. Trust me. Thanks, Harold. Okay, let's go talk to the councilman. Whoa, I rode way past him then. Sorry. Steve is wondering if the midsummer party food is prepared. Of course it is. It is ready and even better than last year. My secret ingredient is love. I am a hobby cook, but I have potential. At least that's what Harold, who teaches my cooking class, says. I can see the midsummer pole from here, so I know where to take the food. Brilliant, so I guess we head back to Steve. Oh no, it looks like Steve has more for us to do. Oh no. 7 different flowers and to build a midsummer bonfire. Okay. A tradition we have here in Jorvik is that young girls, just like you, gather together 7 different meadow flowers and place them under their pillows. It is the tradition of midsummer that you will dream of the person that will be the love of your life. Don't take it too seriously though, it's just an old traditional thing. Now you might think you can just grab 7 flowers from the nearest garden, but no! They need to be proper wildflowers from the meadows. 7 different ones. You should be able to find 7 different flowers out on Everwind Field. Okay, we'll pick up this other quest as well. There we go. I think we have most of it under control. The maypole, the food, the drinks. Wait, the midsummer bonfires. Tradition demands that a huge bonfire should be lit for the festival. Normally, the local villagers compete over who can build the biggest bonfire, but this year, we have all agreed to build just one big bonfire together here in Silverglade. Collect some dry branches and build up the biggest midsummer bonfire in human history. Build the wood pile for the bonfire close to the midsummer pole. Come back and let me know when you think you're done. Where should you find the best, driest and biggest branches? There's a little grove of trees beside Barney's silo. Look there first. That grove is known for having a lot of dead and dry branches. Okay. So, we'll do the flowers when we ride back over to the Everwind Fields to get our flowers. Take these branches over. But let's go over here and see if we can find these branches first. It said there was a little grove next to Barney's silo. Does he mean this one over here? It's showing something on my map. Ah, I see a branch. I don't know how many we need though. 8, apparently. 8! So you can take these over to the festival. I might as well pick my flowers on the way as well, because why not? Wow, look at the tables! This looks so cool! Okay, I guess this is where we're building the bonfire. Whoa, that looks really big. And scary. Look at this, it looks really nice! Look at all the food, there's a giant cheese wheel, a nice cake with strawberries on, some bread, some more bread, some cabbages, some oranges. Oh, it looks amazing! Okay, let's ride back to Steve and see if it is time for the festival yet. I am getting really, really impatient. I want to see the festival. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 different flowers. A beautiful bouquet. That's that one done. Okay, I just hope it is big enough. Light the bonfire. A long time ago, people used to burn paper witches in midsummer bonfires. We stopped that a few years ago as it frightened the children, and we couldn't honestly remember why we were doing it to begin with. But we definitely want to have a great bonfire every year. Take these matches and use them to light the midsummer bonfire. Come back to me later. I really hope I will be done with the invitations by then. Where was I? Mrs. Holdsworth, that's right. Okay, so I guess we've got to go and light the bonfire, and then it looks like we can't do the quest until tomorrow. Oh no, I wanted to get all the midsummer stuff done this episode. Okay, let's light this thing. It's taking a while to light. Come on. Okay, so the fire won't light, so we've got to go back to Steve anyway. Oh dear. Okay, let's go back and tell him the bad news. What? It didn't light? Do you think the branches were dry enough? It isn't a real midsummer party without a roaring bonfire. What should you do? Maybe you can pour some diesel on it. Trot over to Barney by the silo and ask if he has any diesel. Or anything else that might help get the fire going. Yeah, put diesel on a fire. Great idea. Never do that. Never ever do that. It's a very, very silly thing to do. Diesel? No, you can't have diesel. Kerosene, that is what you need. Okay. With kerosene, you could probably get a glacier to burn. Here you are. Take this drum of kerosene, but be very, very careful. Pour it carefully over the wood and let it sink in for a while. When you've coated the wood well, you could ride back to Steve and ask him about trying to light it again. Be careful. Okay, this seems like a very bad idea, but okay, we're gonna do it anyway, because Star Stable, that's why. Okay, let's use this kerosene on the bonfire. Kerosene does the trick. Oh, I've got... How did I not notice I've got this? Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a flower crown for Fortune Blaze. We are going to wear this right now, because why would we not? Look at him! Ah, so cute. I can't believe I didn't notice that we got given that as a gift. Wow. Okay, let's ride back to Steve and ask him if we can try and light the bonfire again. So we will go with kerosene. Okay, the bonfire is soaked with it now? Great. Let's try and light it again now. Okay, we've got some more quests here. Here, take the matches again and light the bonfire. This time you can't lose. Be very careful. Be sure to light it from the very edge of the bonfire and turn away so you don't get singed. Come back to me when you're done. I have licked so many stamps my tongue is completely dry. I wish that I had some of that amazing midsummer cola. Okay, let's do this one as well. Landon, the shepherd outside of Silverglade Village to the north, is the one who usually arranges for the music. There is a musician he always asks. Ride over to Landon and check if he has the same musician coming this year. Okay. So let's go to Landon. And then we'll go and try and light the bonfire, because he's on our way. Landon lives up in the field, up here, with his sheepies. So let's go and talk to him and see if he's got the music sorted. Hopefully he says yes. Musicians! That's right, I've forgotten to book music for the festival. Oh no, I completely forgot about it. What should we do? A midsummer party with no music is a complete disaster. My favourite midsummer song, Little Frogs, won't be played. What a horrible thought. I listen to it every day while I work. Yes, I have a tape player with my favourite song, Little Frogs. What for? Aha, that's very smart. Of course you can borrow the tape player. It is the least I can do to make up for my mistake. Take my transistor radio with the tape player and put it by the festival location. When you're done, let Steve know. I'm sorry for my mistake. I'd forget my head if it wasn't attached. Oh dear, Landon. Okay, let's try and light this fire. Very, very carefully. Okay, approaching slowly. Lighting the fire. Will it work? Will it work? Oh, the tension is killing me. Come on. Hey, we got ourselves a bonfire. Nice. Okay, now let's put the tape player down here and then we can go and talk to Steve and see if there's anything else that we need to do to prepare for the festival. Ho ho! Now that is a real fire. I saw the smoke all the way over here. That bonfire will be appreciated by everyone, I can promise you. So no musician? Disaster. No? Transistor radio with a tape player? Aha, I understand. Smart. That's how we'll save midsummer. Finally, all the invitations are ready. I have written invitations to everyone I can remember and some I don't. Here, can you take them to the post office in Silverglade Village? Okay, let's take these to the post office. And maybe that is the last thing that we can do for the Midsummer today. We may have to, this episode's gone on longer than I thought, so we may have to do the rest of the Midsummer Festival stuff in the next episode, but that is no problem at all. Let's just see what happens once we pop these invitations into the post office. Oh, that was a huge number of invitations. Now I'll send them off. Phew! There we go, that's that done. Looks like we do have a quest for Steve, so let's go back and see. Maybe it is time for the festival. That'd be really cool if we can get it all done in this episode. Landon is not the only one who's forgetful, I can promise you. I also forgot that there should be a Jorvik flag on top of the maypole. Go and get a flag from the councilman in Silverglade Village. Oh, we're not done. I thought we were done. I thought we could celebrate. Oh dear. Fortune Blaze is already in the spirits with his little flower wreath thing he's got going on. We really need to get this festival sorted so that we can enjoy it. I have dozens of flags. Of course, there should be a flag at the top of the maypole. Take this flag and hang from the top of the maypole. Let Steve know when it is done. Right, let's run. Let's get this flag on. Hopefully this is the final thing that the festival needs. With a flag. There we go. Everything's all set by the looks of it. Thank you, Rose. That's it. That's everything done. Okay, so I guess we have to wait for the festival. That's no problem. So, this has been a really long episode, guys. I guess we're going to have to wait until the next episode to see what the Midsummer Festival has to offer for us. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode on Star Stable. If you have, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!